Okie dokie, boys and girls, let's talk to you about some blue Kayn, or potentially red Kayn. Now the fun thing about taking Dark Harvest plus Sorcery secondary is I can go whatever form I get first. So they have 3 range, 2 melee. So if they ever have 3 range, 2 melee, or 3 melee, 2 range, that is when you could choose, okay, whatever form I get first can work. So this is where you either get a Bruiser blue build or a Lethality red build. I choose Lethality here, which is going to be my Dark Harvest Sorcery page, because you have an MF, Lux, and Fiddle, which I can one-shot all 3. So the fact that I can one-shot even more than 2 is perfectly fine. So up against their team, there's a lot of things you kind of want to analyze. So Diana, Warwick, Fiddle, MF, and Lux. So first things first, no matter what form you're playing for, you always kind of want to decide early on, pre-game. But as I mentioned, this game I'm kind of going to go whatever form I get first. But I will say that I think I should path for bot lane. The reason why I think I should path for bot lane is because Vayne to Warwick is always going to be shoving that lane in. Mid versus Fiddle, I mean, that's kind of weird too. But bot lane's really the only lane that could potentially be shoved in. So pathing for bot lane logically makes sense. And I always just think by default, pathing towards bot lane, it's just the best. It's just the best. Alright. So, let's get into our full clear, lads. Now Twitch chat, if I lose this game, I'll give 10 subs. So I need 10 volunteers after this game's over, if I lose. I should have made a prediction before the game started. Alright, I'll try to remember next game. All good. Okay, so we're going to start blue here. And we're going to make sure that we kite this over to the Gromp when it's around sub... I have my D... Okay. Nothing happened. Okay, so guys, now we're going to be going to our bot side camps. Gonna make sure to get our Raptors after our Wolves here. Now, I actually have been doing a new clear that I think is really OP, and I'll try to show you guys exactly how it works. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do your Raptors, and you're actually gonna skip your red, and you're gonna go straight to your Krugs. So this is a perfect blue side clear that I recommend some of you try out in your own games. Because normally you don't need to reset your red buff, right? At least early on, because it's going to take 5 minutes to spawn. So you don't really farm your buffs for the XP or the gold, you farm it for the buff, right? So if I'm trying to maximize my gold and XP, I want to farm all the other camps as fast as possible. So as you can see, I've finished my camps at around 256. And now if I were to gank bot, which I'm going to right now, I'm going to be able to get down there a lot faster. Now the unfortunate thing is I don't have my flash, but you know what? It's okay, it happens. So we're gonna look on the Lux. See how Lux is like just completely overextended by herself. And dead. And I'm gonna go get the red. And easy peasy. Actually, I'm probably gonna prioritize getting the scuttle and then get red. But yeah, now see how much faster I was able to get that gank off? Really OP strategy, that is. Oh, what's this? Ow. I just got flash fiddled. Okay. I guess. This guy's about to double scuttle me. Oh no, that's not good. Dude, fiddle's broken. What the heck? Alright, let me just go get my top set camps. I just got double scuttled.
Not nightmares, plans.
Top is honestly not that diveable. It's kind of bait. It's actually like giga bait here because this guy is barrier. So that's like a bonus. Like, how much is barrier early on? 150 shield, 160. That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, I can probably catch mid here. Another very important thing that everyone should utilize is whenever you see lanes like this, that when they die, obviously, you want to look to just kind of catch the wave because it's just going to wind up dying, right? So catching a dead wave is pretty important. Although I don't want to shove this because it's not actually hitting the tower yet. So it's not technically dead. So I'd take the cannon because that's going to die. But catching dead waves is always important. I wasn't fully shoved in, so it wasn't technically a dead wave. But the cannon was dead, so. Okay, farm this while I'm farming that. I think that's Lux, but I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, then that would not be good. And if Lux is here, that means that they might be on the dragon. Let me check. Not quite. Not quite. I'm pretty sure it was Lux though, because she just got back to lane. Definitely would make sense, logically speaking. Alright, we're gonna get Yumu's first item.
An enemy has been slain.
Wait, I think I turned off this setting. Wait, where is it? There you go.
An ally has been slain.
I don't know why I turned that off. That's like my favorite setting. Why's my chat so large? Giga chat. You should be starting the grubs by yourself. Probably snag one away. Wait, you didn't even start it. Oh, alright, I'll start it then. Should be able to get these. Not the best start for me, but honestly, having a bad early game isn't really that bad. Kind of like fake bad. Getting the grubs, I'd honestly say grubs is better to get. Out of both objectives that you can get for the early game, if you're looking to like play the early game and like snowball, oh crap. If you're looking to play the early game and snowball, definitely prioritize the grubs. I got majority of the grubs there, so that's fine. I mean, this guy's no ulti.
This will only go.
Oh no, that's not good. Poor Vayne.
Has been slain.
Oh, that's not good. Wait, this guy's ult?
Rampage.
Oh, I'm trolling. It's okay. I think instead of getting my topside camps, I'm just gonna go straight bot here. Because this guy's gonna overextend really hard. That map, that is. Maybe this guy flashed away. Okay, good. If they don't have any vision on this, I'm probably gonna kill. Let's say, what do I call it? Just hard back up. Oh yeah, they do. Oh wait, it's fine. Nah, flash a bird. It's all fun. Once I get my form, I can start taking over. All G. This is honestly pretty common for Kayn to have like rough early games. So honestly, it's really like important that you know how to navigate your way back to a game in this situation. The only issue is that we're up against two pretty interesting champs, I would say. The Warwick and the Fiddle are very point-click CC, but I think I still prioritize rushing Serpents early on. Because Anti-Heal's, or not Anti-Heal, Anti-Shield is very important to it, like a Diana Lux comp, especially at Barrier MF. Do I lose this? I mean, I have Smite, so I don't think so. I don't think so. I should catch this wave up top here, though. Remember what I said about dead waves? I mean, this is better than a dead wave, because I'm pretty sure I could, like, slap this guy around and get my form. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright. So now I have Yumu's. I should be able to just completely be able to take over the game. So the way that you want to play the tempo of Blue Kayn, well, I think not a lot of people understand what exactly they're working with when they're playing a Blue Kayn. So let me try to explain myself. Whenever you're playing Blue Kayn, you are tempo. So if anyone is overextended and you have anyone who can set you up, every ulti is a play. Every overextension is a play. Every teammate ulti is a play. So the play potential is quite limitless, I would say. Ooh, Monka. Kind of dangerous there. I'm just gonna jump down by Diana. So this guy's moving. Okay, we could maybe look for a play on this Lux here. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I kind of just had away from my team on that one. The boys came through for your lad. And now we shoved the wave in. You always want to make sure that the waves are getting shoved in. We see Fiddle. Always watch the map. And since I don't have any CDs, what I do is I just farm all my bot to top side, wait for my CDs to come back up, get some items, and then I can play with those CDs. We're going to look to get our boots. We're actually not going to get our tier 2 boots. We're just going to get tier 1 boots and sit on it. The reason why I took Sorcery Secondary instead of Inspiration like I normally do, because I pretty much always take Inspiration Secondary and Blue Kayn. The reason why I took Sorcery is because I thought maybe I can go red this game. I thought it was a good game to like flex my runes a little bit. So if you ever want to flex your runes between blue and red, I think Sorcery Secondary is pretty beneficial on both blue and red. I don't have Smite here, so I'm not even going to look for a play on the steal. See, this is like a non-play. You need to rationalize what is a play and what isn't a play. So right there, that's a non-play, because there's nothing that can be done. You know, her messing up her Smite is not something I should account for. I should always account for my ability to make plays, not their ability to not make plays. You know what I mean? So, now we farm this. And, see, my ulti's coming up, so I hypothetically would be able to look for a play on top. But remember when I told you about top lane? It's kind of fake to look to gank this lane, if I'm being real. It's kind of fake. Maybe mid, though. If mid gets low. Nah, not really. If this guy got really low, he is baitable. I will mention that. He is definitely baitable. And is also maybe solo killable, I would say. Because I can just use my ult to dodge her ult, and then I can insta-Q after. And Fiddle doesn't really have the damage to, like, kill me. He can, like, chase me, but if he doesn't have his ulti, he's not going to be able to kill me. Nice. Just space him out. Wait for his E to run out, then you just go in and kill him. Because he doesn't really have any armor. Any real armor yet. And just kill that guy. So, you just changed the game completely 180 because you're playing Blue Kayn and you got your form. So, do you guys see how important it is to get your form early on in these kind of games? You know what I mean? Does that make sense now? And we're not going to get our tier 2 boots. We're just going to sit on tier 1 because we have Yumus. So, this is the perk of getting Yumus over Hubers. But I feel like I don't need to tell you guys that. I pretty much mention that every day. So, I feel like you guys are the last people I need to tell that. Now we press tab. You want to analyze what itemization they have and don't have. So if they're stacking armor, you kind of want to be a little bit smarter. But see, even if this is warded, it doesn't really matter because I have flash and I can kind of just look for like a, you know, a bit of a one shot on her. I could like slowly chase this down. See, she still has barrier. So what I do here is I don't look to like flash on her because she still has barrier, right? What I do is I E, make sure, see if anyone's there or not. Which I think that is someone who's there, right? Could just be a Fiddle effigy, yeah it was, okay. And now I just look for like a, oh yeah, no, we don't look for a dive. See, this is why you always have to utilize your E. I just killed that guy. Because if you don't utilize your E, which if please all my if you're new to Kayn and you don't understand how the E works, what happens is that if somebody is near you, a little orb will pop up. So if you guys notice those little orbs, that means that an enemy is nearby. So if you see that, see right there, that's an E. See that little orb? It's the effigy. So whether it's an effigy or not, I had to play as if somebody's there. So notice instead of looking for the bot tower dive, which I was gonna do, I looked for the person that was nearby. That makes sense? Are you guys kind of getting what I'm telling you? And now I just go farm my camps. See, this is very like straightforward, isn't it? So whenever you have your CDs up, you look for plays. Whenever your teammates have their CDs up, you look for plays. And whenever your CDs are down, you just go farm all your camps. And then next, we're just gonna stat check people. So you look at your items, look at their items, see, okay, well, I'm at 2.5 items, they're at 1 item. Surely I could be able to solo kill them, right? Surely? Okay, so right here we could kind of look to help this guy. Now, I pressed tab, I noticed she has a lot of HP, but she doesn't have a lot of armor, so... let's see. Yeah, what I could do here is I could play the long game here, because I do have my my high mobility. But you see Fiddle coming, so I'm actually gonna back up, be respectful, because she's farming Krugs. But oh, and dead. See, so my first thought is always, who's rotating on me? You know, it's never like, okay, why are they rotating on me? It's who and how do I react, I guess. Yeah, she didn't even go for Krugs. And now we're at 3 Atom. So do you guys kind of understand the whole like meaning of tempo now?
Enough for now.
Does it make sense to you? Anybody confused? Anybody have any questions? Anyone have to use the bathroom? We'll hold it, because the game's almost over. I'll end it real quick. Can we buy this? So look, 3 items compared to like no items, no defensive. So every time I'm pressing tab, I'm looking for defensive items. I'm looking for, you know, something that I could make a play off of, right? I go farm my camps, I have 30 seconds on my ulti, and then I just look for a play. And I never try to overforce. Like right here, MF is alone, so I just go kill her, right? That makes sense. She has no flash, I just go kill her. And then I go mid, and I have my ult up.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. Now we can look for the Lux. Ow. I'm gonna get CC'd. It's okay. Just... Oh! It's okay, he died. That's good.
Has been slain.
How come no tier 2 boots? Because I already have enough MS with my Yumus. You're giving live coaching and I missed it? Oh, don't worry. I'm going to be doing a lot of informative gameplay tonight. I'm confused on what tempo is. Tempo is basically how fast-paced the game is. So slow tempo, high tempo. It's the game pacing. So how many kills are going on, how much fighting, how much objective play, all that. So Blue Kayn has high tempo because he has high mobility and he has the ability to path very, what's the word, uniquely through the lanes, where he kind of gets to ignore walls so you can get from A to B very quick. And I'm trying to teach you guys how to utilize getting from A to B very quick, and also having the maximum damage output to be able to make the plays. Even if mechanically you aren't playing very well. You don't need to play mechanically well. It's mentally is where you need to play well if you're playing Blue Kayn, my friends. And that's what people don't get. It's very easy to play Kayn and climb. And I guarantee you guys, if you're interested in playing Kayn and climbing, that if you keep watching, you're going to learn a thing or two. You're going to learn a lot of things. There's someone over there,
Double kill.
I think, because I saw Grunt moving. I could have been wrong, but yeah, if you guys are interested, I got you. Oh yeah, there was someone there. I was right. Guys, you're gonna get Fiddle ulted. Oh, I thought he was gonna walk into me.
Your turret has been destroyed.
See, I'm just keeping them here so I could just kill them. Eh. Alright, we play life. Thank you, Vayne. And we out. Notice I do have my ult coming up here soon, though. But Warwick is also running down at a very fast pace. He also has plated, so I can't one-shot him. That's just confidence in my character. If I'm 2-level lead, I know Diana can't 100-0 me. Because look at her items. Her items aren't meant to one-shot, right? They're not meant to one-shot. Like, she doesn't have burst items. Okay, no one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that, please. I'm trolling. Okay, so we're going to go over something very simple itemization-wise for all my newbie Kayn mains. Itemization, very simple. What do you think is my biggest problem this game so far? What is the thing that keeps getting me killed or just keeps screwing me over? Anyone want to take a guess? It's very simple. See, the thing about League, it's very simple. A lot of people make it overly complex and they add so much like intensity into it. It's not that complex. It's not that hard to understand. The thing that's keeping me from being able to just hard dominate the game is the point-click CC, right? The fiddle Q. And if that's the case, well then you just get Edge of Night, right? So after I get my Grudge, after I got my Serpents, let's get my Edge of Night, right? And I'm not going to be able to die, right? So that's how itemization works, guys. Honestly, if I was playing in a game that was a little bit closer, I would have gotten Edge of Night second. But I prioritized damage over defensive, which could have been really bad. But you know, sometimes if you're playing very cocky, then you could do that. And I played pretty cocky, I would say. Because I mean, they have so many shields. They have MF with Barrier and Bloodthirster. They have Diana with their W. They just have an abundance of shield, I would say. But yeah, itemization is very simple. It's very straightforward. It's kind of like building blocks. It's like Legos.
You have slain an enemy.
And notice they still have no armor. The Diana, that is. Okay, we're just gonna kill, and then we're gonna get out. So this is why itemization is so important, because look, if they're not gonna utilize their itemization to like do anything to stop me, then I'm not gonna stop, right? Yeah, I noticed this Lux likes to hold onto her Q very long to make sure she can hit it. So if I just jump on her, then it doesn't matter if she hits it or not. I just kill her. And then yeah, at this point of the game, whenever you're this ahead, you pretty much just want to look to take camp and camp. You want to take all the camps. So I would say this is like a really horribly played game by me. I would say 9 out of 10 Twitch chatters that were watching could have played this early game better than me. But you get what I'm saying? It's not about your mechanics. It's about your decision making. It's about your macro. That's how you become a good player. That's how you climb. And fortunately for you guys, like I said, if you don't have anything else going on, sit down, watch, and I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. Because my goal, my job, not even my job, my passion is to help you guys get from A to B. So if you're silver and you want to get to gold, the thing that would make my day 10 times better is if I could help you get from gold. Help you get to gold. Not honestly, if I'm being real with you, it's not even just gold. I want you to get to plat. I want you to get to emerald. I want to make people get to elos they never thought they would ever be able to get and achieve. And I think I could do that. I really do think I could do that, because the thing is, the way that I see this game, it's very simplified. So if I could just put it into words that you guys can understand and comprehend, then I'm going to try my best to do that. So right now, this game's all about tempo. And this is very important to know too, because you're going to get in this position as well where you're very ahead, you're making all the right plays, everything, then what? So we gave up an objective to get a bunch of kills to get a tier 2 tower, right? And the reason why I gave up that objective is because they have an objectively stronger team fight. If they have an objectively stronger team fight, you're not going to put yourself at lower odds for a play, right? So what I look for as an assassin is picks. If I make a pick into an objective, I'll take it, right? I'll do that. But if it's a straight 5v5, why would I take a 5v5 if I'm not a team fight champion? Oh, because I'm ahead? Well, that doesn't matter. If I don't get a pick, why would I do that? Why would I do that? So right now, the best thing I could do is just look for picks. Just keep picking people off. Shove the waves, look for picks. Simple as that. Okay, so we can kill this guy. See, he gets a kill on Vayne. Then I get a kill immediately back after. And can he stop me? No, because I got freaking Edge of Night now. He can annoy me by doing that. And then look, I go look for a pick over here. Anyone that overextends, I'm just going to look to kill. Okay, I'm trolling. just dodge that. Had to dodge some ultis real quick. So now we're just gonna make sure that we're getting the tower. Standing here just applies a certain amount of pressure that, truthfully, like I don't have anything to fear here. If I get hit by Luxio, that just means I'm bad. If you're playing blue Kayn, okay, let me tell you this right now. If you're playing blue Kayn, you need to be comfortable in being uncomfortable. You cannot always rely on how broken your champ is. You have to utilize how broken it is to truly optimize your full potential. And what I mean by that is that notice that I didn't get Edge of Night second because a lot of their CC is dodgeable. If it's dodgeable CC, don't rely on, you know, Edge of Night or something. Don't be like, oh, let me wait for my edge to be up. Unless it's point click CC. Point click CC, completely different story. Always need Edge of Night. But if I could dodge their CC, if I have my E up, I could dodge every skill shot, basically. I can and I will dodge every skill shot, right? That's just how the game works, right? So because my team got picked off, and I'm Giga Fed at this point, we're gonna wait for them to start the Otacon. I'm just gonna go kill them all. So we're gonna kind of wait. We're gonna line them up, and then I'm just gonna flash in, go, let Mel follow up. Always make sure to kill the jungler at this point, because I mean, without smite, it's just mine, right? It's just mine. See the importance of a jungler. And just like that, you get a penta. I honestly wasn't expecting a penta right there. But either way, I feel like my point is proven, right? Actually, I don't know what point I was making with that one. That's just Fed Blue Kayn doing Fed Blue Kayn shit. If I'm being real with you, if you're very ahead, you can't play scared either. You have to understand kind of what you're working with. And if I'm working with a Giga Fed Blue Kayn, well then I'm gonna play like a Giga Fed Blue Kayn, right? Honestly, I would get GA here, but because I'm just this ahead, I mean, I just don't think I just don't think I should be worried about it. Yeah, I'd rather get Axiom Arc honestly at this point, because I mean, nobody should be able to kill me, right? Did you guys see how like a horrible early game? Like the thing that I really want League players to get out of their mind is that mistakes are gonna happen. Whether it's your teammates, whether it's you, no mistake matters. The only thing that matters is your consistency throughout the game. You can make mistakes. Dude, I made so many mistakes this game. I've made so many mistakes today. But none of that stops me from being a challenger player. And none of that will stop you from climbing and being a better player. Learn to accept mistakes and just think positively and think forward. Always think forward. Never think like behind you, like, oh, I could have done this, I should have done that. Like, no, it doesn't matter. Like, none of that matters. So we're gonna kill her, and then we're gonna look for a picks here. We can probably kill this. I just play to get out. This guy's gonna chase me and try to ult me. Oh, he didn't get the ult off on me. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, I can't get away from that guy. My bad, I trolled. GA diff. If I had GA. Can you name a couple replacement items for GA last item? Yeah, so if you're not going to get GA, I mean, you can go Opportunity. You can go, if you need anti-heal, you can go Chainsword. And then, honestly, Axiom Arc, that's really it. I don't think any of the other lethality options are as important. Nice up. Alright, not bad. Yeah, a lot of people have this massive misconception about Blue Kayn selling his boots for more damage. I actually need the MS. Like, I do need the MS. I can't sell those. If you think you should sell your boots as Blue Kayn, I think you lost the point. Mobility is your bread and butter. Let's go do the Baron. Alright. And spam ping the objective so my team knows to move to it. I find being a good shot caller is very important, but honestly this is kind of a slippery slope because sometimes your team will listen, sometimes they don't. I should not be the one tanking it, because I get 50% damage reduct by tanking it. It's fine. Go a little bit slow, but it's fine. Yeah, this guy's on ya.
Kill the body, build the body, free the body.
Yeah, I queued up just in case he were to ulti me. Alright, nice. Huge melee ult there. That was awesome. Bye bye, buddy.
Enemy has been slain.
I live in shadow.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Bye bye, Lux. Alright, GG's.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
GG.